A very good day to Madam Shah. Today, me and my group members will be presenting our final project for the subject code ESS10303, Professionalism and Ethics. So, we are assigned to do a documentary video based on the Malaysian teaching technical. So, the title of our video is One Moment Ethics in Classroom. So the group members will be me, myself, Clarissa, Jason, Vivesha, Namprit and also Glory. The next slide will be continued by the next presenter.
A very good day, madam. My name is Glory, daughter of Mangarin. So for the introduction, actually being a teacher is not about standing in front of the class and teaching. It's about guiding them, setting an example for them, and also we are the one help them to take a right choices for the every single day. And also in Malaysia we have many cultures and backgrounds, so this role comes with unique challenges. And also this project help us to explore the ethical side of teaching, and also we want to understand how teacher make fair, kind and professional, and also it help us to take a good decision in its artist time. And also in this project we actually create a documentary video with real stories, interview and then dramatic scenes. So and also we will use ethical theories that like deontology means following rules. And also the second one is utilitarianism, so that one means choosing the best outcomes for everyone. The third one is virtue ethics. It means building a good character. And also we will also look at how culture values in Malaysia influence teachers' action with students and parents. And now I'm gonna tell you what meaning of professionalism and also ethics. Professionalism means doing the job well. That means responsible. You have to responsible in your field. If you do anything, you must responsible in that work. And also being fair. You have to be fair with everyone and showing respect. Give respect to everyone, use respect language. And ethics means knowing the right and wrong. It's help us to take a right choice in our artist time. It help us to guide us in the right pathway. And the Malaysian Teacher Code of Ethics is our guide, and it remind us to stay responsible, honest and caring. So and also we will learn that being a good teacher, it's not just about knowledge but about who you are, how you treat others.
Very good day, madam. I'm Vivesha. So I'll be presenting the project for ESS10303, Professionalism and Ethics. So I'm looking at my slides here. I'll be presenting for the part 2.0, Code of Ethics of the Malaysian Teachers Profession. Code of Ethics for Malaysian teachers is more than just a list of rules. It's a guide for how we as educators should carry ourselves in every aspect of our lives. It calls on us to be honest, fair, respectful and committed to our lifelong learning, of course, not only in the classroom but also in our daily conduct. So the honest, fairness, everything I told earlier is towards students too. Recent cases like the ministry's response to social media misuse and exam paper leak rumors show us that professionalism extends beyond school walls. This also is about a case study that we have done for this assignment. Every action we take, online or offline, reflects on the teaching profession. By following this code, we not only protect our own integrity but also maintain public trust in education. Simply put, the code of ethics help us be the role models for the students and inspire our students and strengthen image of teachers in Malaysia. Next part would be 2.1, a teacher's responsibility towards students. As teachers, our greatest responsibility is to our students. We don't just teach facts, we shape values, guide behavior, help them grow into facts, help them grow into responsible citizens. This means creating a safe, inclusive, and inspiring classroom where every student feel valued. We must treat all students fairly without bias or favorism and protect their emotional well-being, of course. Incidents like the rumored SPM paper leak remind us how important it is to maintain honesty and fairness in assessments. In today's digital age, our role also includes teaching students how to behave responsibly online, modeling good digital habits, and guiding them to use technology positively. Ultimately, our job is not only to help them succeed academically but also inspire them to become kind, respectful, and capable members of society.
The second slide will be continued by me. Responsibility toward parents. For the first point is build respectful and professional relationship with parents. So it's very important because it helps students to grow, learn, and succeed. When we show kindness, patience, and understanding, it's helps them to build trust and creates a strong partnership between school and home. So the second one is keep parents informed about students' progress. As a teacher, we have to inform about the student progress to the parents. If they does well, we have to inform to the parents because the parents can encourage the student more. So next time they will give the best. If the student go through any problems, that one also we have to inform the parents in caring and respectful way, like not blame or don't blame them, just tell to them caring and respectful way. So it show we are not just focused on the academic result, we also focus on their well-being. The third one is listen to parents concern. Some parents, they will come like feeling upset, worried, and then they may be in confused. So don't ignore them, stay calm, listen to them, and then respond with solution. It shows our maturity and then our professionalism. Last but not least, respect culture and religion difference. In Malaysia, multicultural settings, respecting religion differences is important. We should avoid judging them. We have to try to understand the values. For example, communicate in the mother tongue and then respect the religions. It's all very important. And also, as a teacher, we have to be in a good behavior towards parents, and also we have to create trust, teamwork, and a better learning environment for our students.
So now we're talking about the responsibility towards the society and nation. So the first will be a teacher's role beyond the classroom, where a teacher's responsibility is not only to pupils and parents, but also it is to the community and the nation, which impact on the generation, direct on national progress and harmony. and it also fostering the unity in a multicultural nation where Malaysia diversity teachers should promote respect for different cultures, language and religions. Example, organizing classroom activities that celebrate cultural festival like Hari Raya, Chinese New Year and Deepavali, which encourage teamwork among the students from different backgrounds. And it also contribute through the community and nation involvement where the teachers can take a part of local and national events like Merdeka and a school campaign community project to instilling the moral values of patriotism and emphasize the respect for the law and valuing national histories and appreciating the national symbol.
So for this slide, I would like to talk about responsibility towards colleagues and the teaching of a teacher in Malaysia. So in our role as educators, it's not just about delivering lessons, it's also about building a strong, respectful and also a supportive professional community. So first, we should show professionalism in our actions, communication and also decision making. This sets a positive example and builds trust with both colleagues and also students. Next, we need to promote teamwork as teachers because teaching is most effective when we share ideas, resources and also support each other's growth. The third one will be commit to growth. We also need to commit the growth by continuously improving our skills and knowledge so we can adapt to new teaching challenges and also new teaching methods as well. Furthermore, the fourth point for this will be engaging in educational development. So we should engage not just for our own benefit but also to uplift the entire teaching community and also our teaching environment. So lastly, we must turn challenges into learning opportunities. So every obstacle is a chance to grow, innovate and also strengthen our teaching practice. So that's all from me. The next slide will be continued by the next presenter.
Very good day to Madam Shamini and my fellow friends. Today I'll be presenting about the content of the documentary video. The content of our documentary video title is about One Moment Ethics in the Classroom, which inspired by a viral video on May 2025, the incident where a teacher shouted at a student, raising the question of when discipline crosses into harm. This incident actually sparked the nationwide debate featuring voices and perspectives from teachers, students and also parents. This also explored the real issues in education such as exam paper leaks, social media restrictions for teachers and dress code policies. This analysis guided by virtue ethics, consequentialism and the Malaysian Teachers Code, linking theory to real classroom practice. The core message over here is ethics in teaching is more than following rules, and it's about practicing fairness, empathy and integrity in everyday actions. For the next slide, I'll be talking about the documentary video script, where this documentary video title is about the one moment ethics in the classroom, and a viral video which shows a teacher losing control sparks debate on their ethics, and public reaction is mixed. Some empathize, others demand accountability. So the perspectives over here from the script of the video is teacher felt overwhelmed and also the student was hurt but spoke up, and parent values their empathy and trust. The ethical lens that we can see here from virtue is, was the teacher kind, and from as for the consequences, what impact did it have, and also from the professional code itself, the respect and responsibility matters. And as a future teachers, from the script of the video, it shows emotion tests our ethics, and growth comes from reflection. And this speak with care, words which shape lives. And the final message over here is we can see that one moment can define you, and always choose ethics. So that's all from my part. The next slide will be continued by the next presenter.
Okay, so for this part, I would be like to talk about the flow of our documentary video. So the documentary video of our group will be titled as One Moment, Ethics in Classroom. It unfolds a powerful narrative surrounding and also a viral incident that sparked in our national conversation on the case on professionalism and ethics. So we have 6 segments in our video. So the video walks with viewers through emotional weight and also a real-world classroom environment. It's a framework and the ethnical analysis, personal reflection, and also future commitment to professional responsibilities. So the video opens with documentary by a case. We have 3 cases in this video. So the introduction scene is to grab attention of viewers. So this introduction scene is about a case, and it has a emotional background music with also narration. The visuals portray blurred image as the now viral video, and also a quiet classroom corridor, and of course the online news headlines as well. So the narrator's voice sets a tone that a teacher, a student, and one emotion moment caught on the camera as well. So for the following of the powerful opening, the video transition into the next content will be the case summary. This is by offering clarity and also backgrounds to viewers. This section visuals display screenshot of social media news headlines and also a formal statement by our Malaysia Educational Ministry. The narration also explains on how the video depicted a teacher scolding a student harshly with an angry tone and sharp words. The incident divided public opinion, while some defended the teacher's authority. Others were concerned about the emotional impact as well. So this moment was not about discipline. The narrator instead is a wake-up call for all the educators everywhere in our country, Malaysia. So the third part of our video will be 3 case studies. So me and my group members have acted out the 3 case studies. So to grab attention of the viewers so that they could see how actually a classroom environment is in every school and also in the educators' lifestyle. So for the following section will be the interview section. So we did an interview based on 2 fellow teachers, a student, a parent, and also ethics lecturer as well as the host. So each provides unique perspective. So as the host answer question each and every character of the interview, each of us as the teacher, as the parent, as the student, we gave our answer honestly based on our experience and also based on the case, 3 cases that we have included in this video as well. So the section adds authentically and balance of the documentary, ensuring that multiple voices are heard in this section to discuss on the teacher's conduct and also to deepen understanding through the 3 cases and also the whole documentary video moves as well. So finally, the documentary video concludes with a personal reflection on us, each and every one of us, it will be an individual reflection based on what we have learned through this assignment, this project, and also these 3 cases that we had researched it and do it as a documentary video. So we attach reflections through visuals of positive classroom moments, teaching, guiding, students smiling, and act of kindness. What as teachers could do, what as teachers could teach their students, and why, and what teacher we are going to be in the future. So the documentary video ends with the reflection, individual reflection by our group members, and also the next part of the video will be the closing of the documentary video that we edited with a credit roll, accompanied by soft music and also a sense of hopeful responsibility. So in sum, the documentary video One Moment Ethics in Classroom is carefully crafted with an educational documentary to explore the professional and ethical responsibility of teachers in Malaysia and also the real world of classroom environment. Through narration, and also we did interview, analysis, and also personal reflection, it delivers a compelling call to uphold integrity and compassionate in the teaching profession in Malaysia. So that's all for the flow of the video. The script of the video is also explained and is attached in the report. So that's all for the flow of the video. So the next slide will be continued by the next presenter.
So next, we're talking about the structure and ethical analysis, where the purpose of the project would be teaching is more than delivering lesson, and it's about leading, guiding, and making fair, compassionate discussion. In Malaysia, multicultural context, ethics, and professionalism are essentially in the daily teaching. So our project title is about Between Chalk and Challenges, the Malaysian Teachers' Ethical Journey, where the aim is about highlight Malaysian teachers' ethical and professionalism obedience. And our ethical theory in the teaching is to follow rules. And a Malaysian teacher code of ethics, example, handle cheating cases with fair and no bias, choose action that benefit most people, and also focus on moral qualities like honesty, patience, and compassionate. And these 3 things is about deontology, utilitarianism, and also ritual ethics. And the one more point that I would like to add is ethics, where requires moral judgment and courage to do what is right and empathize.
As for the slide of evidence of case study 1, we can see that a school teacher have scolded a student in a school canteen, and this video have went viral all over the nationwide, and it has become the issue in professionalism and ethics of a teacher, that she have shouted to a student and also slapped the student in front in the school canteen. And education minister reminds the teacher of ethics after the viral video have went leaked of a student being scolded, and this is true. And we have used this case study scenario to recreate that, where you can see in the video, in our documentary video, where teacher Jason will slap a student, and this will be the evidence of the case study 1. And as for the evidence of case study 2, where education ministry dismissed claims of SPM history paper leak, and SPM history paper have leaked most of the years. As so far as I know, it has been leaked most of the years, and it has been continue happening. And we have created this scenario in our documentary video, where teacher Clarissa will leak the exam papers to her class student, and this actually questions the professional and ethics in the classroom, especially to the teacher itself when she leaking the exam papers. As for the evidence of case study 3, we can see that Malaysian teachers face strict new social media and dress code. As we know that we as a teacher, we can't simply post anything on social media. We have the ethics, we have the professional, that we can't simply just post social media randomly about our students or anything, because that can be an issue and it can cause further actions as well. And also the dress code, we are going to school to teach the students, and we have to dress up properly so that we can seek attention from our students and our student will like our teaching as well. And this also affects our professionalism and ethics nowadays, because some of the teachers, they just randomly post something in the social media, and also they just wear anything come to school, and this also affects the dress code and the rules and regulation that have been set by the Ministry of Education. So that's all for my part, and the next slide will be continued by the next presenter.
The next slide will be continued by me. The next slide about research of the case study. So the first case study is virus scolding video. So in May 2025, a short video of a primary school student being scolded by a teacher in a school canteen went viral. So the student was crying, and many people felt the teacher action was too harsh and embarrassing, especially in public. And also the incident raised serious question about discipline in school, and also they started to think whether they are following the code of ethics or not. The Ministry of Education, Fadilda Siddiq, they reminded to all educated, no matter how challenging the situation, as a teacher is a role to protect the dignity of the students. So as a teacher, we are the one to protect their feelings, and we have to act professionally in any situation. Not only that, the part of this, the education director, they also ordered to investigate the thing. So the matter, so it showed that the ministry took this issue seriously. And also the parents and educator groups suggest clearly complaint channel to handle that issue privately. So, and also many of them recommended more training for teacher to manage their behavior with empathy, patience and kindness. At the same time, we must remember the teacher themselves face pressure, heavy workloads, large class sizes, and emotional stress. So this is why support systems such as counselor, peer network, and regular workshop are so important to help teacher regulate their emotions and respond wisely in challenging situations. The second case study is SPM History Paper Leak. Actually, it's happened January 2025. In January 2025, actually a rumor spread on social media that the SPM history paper was leaked before the exam. So actually this news shocked many people, including students, parents and the teacher. And also the student felt worried and confused, and then the student parents started to ask questions, and also it's actually raising doubt about the fairness in the education system. Even though the Ministry of Education denied any leak and ensured the strict rules were followed, but the trust was still shaken. But the thing is, this situation is more than just a rumor. It's actually raised deep question about professionalism and ethics in the teaching profession. Actually, teachers are all a very important position in society. They are not just responsibility for delivering lesson. Actually, they are actually shaping future for the young people. When they are taught leak exam paper, it actually, if most of the most of the teachers will not involved in this rumor. But the thing is, the many people still look at the teacher with doubt. This is why it is so important for educators to stand firm with values such as honesty, trust and responsibility. So the responsibility according to the Malaysian Code of Ethics for Teacher remind us that the teacher responsibility are not only to students. It's also for parents, society, and the fellow teachers. So let's took this one by one. So the first responsibility is the responsibility to students. So as a teacher, we have to guide them in the right way. We actually, if the teacher help the student to teach, or even staying silent when they doing something wrong, actually it's actually wrong. As a good teacher, we should encourage students to work hard and then face challenges and take pride in earning their result through honest effort. If a teacher turn blind eyes to dishonesty, they actually fail in their duty to shape their students' moral values. The second one is responsibility to parents. As a parents actually hand over their children to teacher because they fully trust the teacher. That's why they hand over. They believe the children actually hard work will be rewarded that fairly. If they hear about the exam leak, they actually wonder whether the children effort even matter anymore. And honest and transparent teacher can help rebuild this trust by communicating openly with parents and showing that their children education will handled with integrity. So the third one is responsibility to society. The teacher actually not only educator, they are also role model to the students. Students learn not only from the teacher say, they actually follow what the teacher doing. So as a teacher, we have to be show honesty and fairness in any difficult situation. Then only the student can learn and then do the same thing. If the teacher go to the wrong pathway or dishonesty, they also think, oh, that is right, or we also can use the shortcut. So that's why it can harm the future and our nation. And the fourth, last but not least, responsibility to fellow teachers. If one teacher done mistake, actually it's damage the whole profession. So that's why the teachers must support one another, and also the teacher must go the right way and must do the right thing. They actually willing to speak out when they see something wrong or something happening, something wrong happening. And then it's not about covering the mistake. Actually, it's about protecting the profession. And apart from this, we can also understand this case better by looking at same basic ethical approach. So the first one is duty based ethical. Teacher have moral duty to be honest no matter what situation. If the even if a leak paper helps student to pass, it is still wrong. And the second one is result based ethics. An exam leak might help few people in the short term, but it damage the system and hurt far more people in the long run. And also, last but not least, character based ethics. A good teacher, they should be honest. The third case study is teacher social media roles case study. So today digital world, you can see teacher aren't just in the classroom anymore. You can see them in the social media such as Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and more. So what Ministry of Education do? They on June 4, 2025. They introduce a new rules for teachers, which is how they should behave on social media, and also even how they should dress at school and public event. Actually, the ministry says the ministry bring these rules because they want to protect the image of teacher, but some of them not happy about it and they not agree about these rules. because many teachers feel these rules are too strict and limiting their personal freedom. They cannot be themselves in online. So but some parents and committee members say it's needed because teachers are the role model for the students and the whole society. So that's why they want that's why they need it. But it's bring a big question, which is where do we draw the line between a teacher's personal life and the professional image? Teachers also are normal people. They are also human beings, so they also want to post photos, they also want to share their opinions just like anyone else. But the thing is, they hold respected position, so people expect them to be careful even inside or outside the school. So for example, one small post, even if it means as a joke, it can be viral, it can be hurt their reputation, it can be damage the school name. So that's why another one is the dress code. The rules say teachers must dress modestly and professionally, but some of them think it's fair, but other think it's limit their style and comfort, especially young teacher. But in the ethical views, if we look at this from different angles, the duty view says teachers have moral responsibility to act respectfully both online and offline. The virtual view reminds us that it's not about following rules, but the kind of person, what kind of person you are. Someone honest, wise, and self-control. Finally, the consequences view says that we have to post. Okay, that means, okay, if you want to post anything to help the people, you post. If that post give trouble to them, no need to post. So no need to post that thing, because actually this issue doesn't just affect the teachers themselves, and it's also affect the students, and also it's affect the parents, it's affect the society, because students are learn from what you are doing, what they are seeing, and the parents actually they trust you because you are the one guide the children. So that's why for the society, actually it's affect society because the education shape the future of the country. So that's why it's affect the society. So and also it affect the other teachers too, because one bad story can damage the all educator image. So that's why